Hello, Scorpio. Welcome, welcome. I'm Jessica. Let's begin, Scorpio, with your next message. Let's see what your guides need this time. I hope you're doing well. Let's focus on opening the cards they are sending you. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome, welcome. I'm Jessica. Let's begin, Scorpio, with your next message. Let's see what your guides need this time. I hope you're doing well. Let's focus on opening the cards they are sending you. They communicate very clearly what they want to tell you. Both cards come out very quickly, and notice how both knights are almost in the same position. This speaks of progress, and the energy of the knights is actually that of the Knight of Swords, an energy that moves at the speed of light. It is a very fast communication energy. Communication brings beginnings. Communication brings beginnings, and this month speaks precisely of beginnings. And notice how in this card, you can even see a new moon. The new moon speaks to us of beginnings, and the full moon speaks of endings, and the moon is full in Aries. So it is a very passionate full moon. You have to be a little careful. Scorpio, do not make hasty decisions. No, no. As a very impulsive person, yes, we have to try to slow down a bit. We have to realize that because that is what this full moon energy will bring us. Especially as it falls in Aries, the Six of Wands, you receive recognition here. And that's why I tell you, Scorpio, that there is something faster than flying. I don't just say this because this card, especially the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, are flying cards. They are like lightning. They travel at the speed of light. But this is a natural communication that comes into your life, hitting you like a bucket of cold water. But it brings you the news that you are the protagonist or the main figure of some celebration, or that you receive something, maybe a reward, an announcement. Maybe it's news, a confirmation of something you've been waiting for. It could be distant news, you feel a lot of energy, movement, or a lot of change. Maybe, I don't know if we will see the Eight of Wands, maybe if it appears. It's a very good omen because it indicates many changes, a lot, but all happen at the same time. But the good thing is that they are positive changes or positive things that arise from the roots. At this moment, the Queen of Pentacles is still there. Earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio. The energy of the Queen of Pentacles is a moment of stability that is approaching and being built, so to speak. Remember that the eclipse on the 21st of September revealed many things, illnesses, fears, perhaps difficult situations. For example, related to money, loans, all the things we have been postponing. The eclipse has exposed all of this so that we can resolve it once and for all, to clear and release this new cycle with certain things and leave many things behind. The energy of the Queen of Money is something you want to manifest, Scorpio, but it is very difficult for you. Perhaps this abundant energy, as I told you, feels that this news will change many things in your life. It is a proposal. I have the strong feeling that it could be about something you may have forgotten. Scorpio, this issue, or you didn't take it seriously because they didn't call you, they didn't contact you, so you lost it. But it's true that this unexpectedly will come to you as great news and will help you get out of a certain stagnation, or at least from a certain environment where you see something you no longer feel comfortable with. For example, let's say it's a work environment that you leave, and this is a great proposal that is also much better for you. So Scorpio, I feel that your life, at least starting with this, with just these two cards, speaks to us of a lot of unexpected energy. A lot of energy of something that comes from nowhere, and from nowhere. Well, then let's see what the difficulty here will be, or what the obstacle is. The card of the High Priestess. Scorpio, we are doubting our intuition. Maybe you, for example, meet someone and you tell the person you know, I think this person is not going to get along with me. I sense something bad or something like that. But maybe the person next to you says no, but they are a very good person, you will see. And that makes you doubt your intuition. It's like, no, but I perceived it differently. Am I wrong? Etc. That's why the High Priestess card is in this position of obstacle, of difficulty. We are not trusting what we are sensing. We are minimizing it or ignoring it or overlooking it. Because maybe you, Scorpio, might think, I don't want to make assumptions. I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to think that way because it has happened before and then nothing happens. The energy of the High Priestess in this position is telling you, Scorpio, now more than ever, You need to trust your intuition because real changes are approaching in your life that will be very important and for which you need to be prepared. You will start to see signs, for example, synchronized numbers, butterflies, etc. If you see these signs, Scorpio, if something happens in your day that feels very strange because you have never seen those things before, that is a sign. Don't ignore it. The universe wants you to know that your life is truly about to transform. The Hanged Man card, Pisces energy, both Pisces energies, by the way. For some, it may be that a Pisces is a difficulty or perhaps an obstacle. It could be a boss or simply someone you don't get along with. But Scorpio, the Hanged Man card in this position of obstacle or difficulty, is showing that it is a little hard for you to see the other side of things. Yes, if, for example, there is a discussion between you and someone who may be very important to you, and you are waiting for that person to apologize. But have you seen the other person's side? Have you seen it with empathetic eyes? Have you put yourself in their place? I feel that there has been some misunderstanding, a clash of egos, so to speak, between you and someone. It could be an Aries, it could be a Leo, Scorpio, but I feel that here someone has to give in, and neither side is willing to do it yet. The energy of the Hangman card, in this position of difficulty or obstacle, shows that we are not necessarily connecting so much with our empathy, or we are struggling to understand or accept the changes we are going through, especially if there have been situations, Scorpio, where things have finally drifted away from you, or detached or distanced themselves. Maybe we are asking ourselves why. Maybe we are not understanding that this is simply a change that is helping you, Scorpio, to move forward to where you really want to be. The Fool card, the major arcana number 0, speaks to us of the leap of faith. Scorpio, your reading could not be more synchronized. The Fool card, the end of one chapter and the beginning of a new one. The universe is taking care of you. They don't want you to carry unnecessary weight. And here there is an angel. I don't know if it can be seen. Maybe it's quite small. But there is an angel taking books out of this heavy backpack that you are already throwing away. You are leaving books behind. What do the books refer to? The lessons you have already gone through. You are no longer going to repeat the same lessons. That's why the universe sends those angels to take those books out of your backpack, Scorpio, because these lessons will not be repeated again. So this is the beginning of change. Let's see, Scorpio. What a beautiful reading. Let's see what the universe has hidden from you right now, what you don't see. The King of Pentacles card appears with the Two of Wands. Short-term plans. Short-term plans, Scorpio, are going to change. The plans you had, for example, for the end of the year, will change. This Two of Wands energy. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the energy of preparation for what is coming. Yes, because our lives are about to change. The plans we had will also change, so stay alert to what might shift, because the universe will surprise us. Yes, remember that for some people, I don't know if it necessarily means you need to travel during the last months of this year, Scorpio, but for some, the idea of a trip may simply arise, and it could be with a group of people or maybe just you and someone else. But you'll agree and start planning these trips too. Yes. So aside from that, Scorpio, you might say right now, I'm going to travel, but I don't have money. How am I going to go? That's why the King of Pentacles appears in your reading. Abundance, the stability we have been waiting for, bringing us peace, bringing us calm. That's why I tell you, Scorpio, your life is simply changing. There are things you have to leave behind, doors that closed at the last moment. Take it as a blessing, as protection. The universe protects you. It will never take anything from you in life. It will never take away opportunities or things that are good for you and that you will use. If you lose an opportunity, it's because you are being protected from something that could have happened. In the short or long term, yes. So how much do you say? Well, with the amount you'll have, because this is an increase in your abundance. It feels good, beautiful again, and above all, it is peace. If you notice, the King card is dressed in white because financial stability brings peace. Also at the bottom is the major arcana of the Lovers, number 6, representing Gemini for many. This also relates to a romantic situation that materializes and manifests, especially as I said at the beginning with the communication card of the Knight of Swords, the blue color. If you are expecting some kind of communication, There must be a clear conversation, yes. And not only should it happen, but it will eventually happen, because this is the energy of connection. For many, it is very likely to be a soulmate situation. Also, yes, let's see, Scorpio, in October, let's see what you will manifest. Manifest yourself. Manifest yourself in October. And the first card that appears is the Ten of Cups. We are in the 10th month. This card represents the number 10, which is exactly the month. Let's see one more card for Scorpio, the Eight of Wands. I mentioned it at the beginning of the reading. Hey, as I told you, Scorpio, a lot of news is coming your way, and you will feel a bit stressed or overwhelmed, but in a good way, because the news is very positive. It's just that almost all of it arrives at once, so to speak. And that is exactly what I mean with the 2 and the 1 cards, because that is the energy they bring me. As I said about the Eight of Wands, it's like you wish you could go back. And here exactly comes this Eight of Wands card. So, Scorpio, at the foundation, it becomes the Six of Swords. For some, this month could be a month of travel. Yes, because it's about action. It's about movement. Travel for some may be very important. But Scorpio, I feel that this month your guides are going to redeem themselves. Not for everything you've done, but for overcoming the difficulties you've been facing lately. Above all, don't forget that October is also the beginning of your season. So part of this month will also be a celebration for you, Scorpio. Maybe that's part of it. It will also arise out of nowhere, right? As I told you at some point, I feel that certain relationships you have with certain people will start to become much more harmonious. And you will feel, how can I say it, much more understood, as if you were not as alone as you think. That's right. Here, for many people, very beautiful relationships can also be established with a water sign. Another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or even with a particular earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn too. Yes, but you are entering a much calmer time. October will be a much calmer month, because it is not a month that speaks so much of endings like September. But October is a month of beginnings, of creating things, of giving birth to situations, but also of becoming aware of what will automatically leave our lives. So let this energy guide you. If you notice, you are represented by the person here. Yes, the woman. Whether you are a man or a woman, Scorpio, remember that here there is no gender. It is only energy. But there is a child by your side that tells us you are being guided toward a beginning in life. This figure is the divine prism that directs the ship you are in. So here, especially in this tarot deck, it refers to the death card. Because this death, this transition, leads you exactly to the beginning that your life, Scorpio, needs. So let's see, Scorpio, what is leaving your life and with what the universe is replacing it. Scorpio, what a synchronicity. The death card itself appears, and there it is, dressed in black, exactly as it was in the other card. We were just asking what is leaving your life. And literally, the death card appears. Let's draw one more card. What is leaving your life and with what the universe replaces it. The other card that comes out is the Five of Cups. Water signs Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I think this card has appeared a lot this last week or the last few weeks in many other signs too. And at the base, Scorpio remains the Magician card, the major arcana number 1, which speaks to us of Libra, Aries, Virgo in a way too. Giving birth to projects and ideas, creating, feeling that the sky is the limit. It is an energy of new beginnings. Scorpio, I was just telling you that the energy of death appearing here will take away many things from your life. It will transform many areas of your life as well. But something that this energy of death also takes away is this Five of Cups, which represents sorrow, pain, that flavorless feeling of wondering why things turned out that way. We may feel restless, uncertain. So, Scorpio, that energy of sadness, weariness, and indifference that we are feeling, that too is something the universe will be taking away. Because as I told you, the energy of the death card does not only mean that this situation, this bond with this person, this job, or this circumstance will end, it also means we change, we transform. We stop thinking one way and start thinking another. We stop doing things in one way to do them differently. And that is exactly what attracts change, Scorpio. At the base, as I told you, they are obviously giving us an ending and a beginning manifests. The Magician card, literally the number 1 card, speaks of beginnings. October will be a month full of surprises for you, Scorpio. Because many messages are coming and a lot will happen in a short time. Many things may happen to you in a single day or many things in a single week, yes, but that's what the Eight of Wands symbolizes. You will be surrounded by many things. Good things, but all happening at almost the same time. Yes, but as I told you, you will have the support of certain people. So you will not feel alone. You will simply feel again that there are people who are truly there for you, who support you when you need it most. So let's see Scorpio. The immediate future. I feel that for many, it's like this pain or this sorrow from a certain relationship in particular will start to ease. Scorpio, you will start feeling much better. You are recovering, or you are no longer as sad as before. Yes. So now let's see the immediate future for you. Scorpio, the Seven of Pentacles card, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. One more card, please. And the Page of Pentacles card, Earth signs again. And at the base, Scorpio remains the Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Coins, if you prefer to call it that. Once more, Earth signs, look at the amount of pentacle energy that has come out for you at the end of the reading. Especially considering that this Seven of Pentacles card speaks of harvest. It is time to start harvesting all those fruits that are literally ready, Scorpio, for you to collect. Look at the color of this person's clothing, green. The number 7, everything is connected to money, at least in this last part of your reading. Scorpio, your guides want to put a lot of emphasis on your finances and money in particular. Some of you may even know how to read tarot as well. Maybe you have been consulting about the things that will happen to you. And yes, in case you know how to read tarot, Scorpio, I would personally recommend that you don't use the tool too often, especially for self-readings, which can sometimes be a little difficult when it comes to channeling our own energy. It can also weaken you a bit. Yes, so don't do it too frequently if that's the case. So here is also the energy, as I said, of the Page of Pentacles, the beginning. A beginning that you may not even realize is about to arrive, but that will be very stable. You will have people around you. It's like you will be at the right time, in the right place, with the right people, and something incredible will happen for you. Scorpio. At the base is the Ace of Pentacles card. This is the beginning. Not only with the Magician card, they had already told us there is a beginning for you, but now also with the Ace of Pentacles card, they are confirming it. So Scorpio, don't forget the energy of the Magician card, because the Magician is precisely what will help you materialize what you so deeply desire. The change, the transformation. I know it's quite difficult many times. We are going to leave this energy here of the Ten of Pentacles. We stop here, from the Ten of Cups. So Scorpio, with all my heart, I hope that the kindness and beauty of this wonderful reading fully manifests within you. And if you feel that in some way you connected with the message or that it resonated with you, please don't forget that the best support you can give me, Scorpio, is to like this video. If you want, leave a comment, but don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. So Scorpio, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. It has been a great pleasure to be here with you. I'm sending you a big hug wherever you are, and see you soon, Scorpio, very soon.